Britta just asked the tractor to go faster. They're out here planting eggplant and on slow speed because they've got some new people that they're training, but it sounds like they're coming up to speed. So Britta said, let's put it up another notch. So I'm gonna head over there in just a few minutes to show you what speed the eggplanting goes in, which is really different than the onions, and might be similar to the tomatoes that I showed you last week. But there's always complications here at Willhaven Farm, and today is no different. We've got a bunch of different things that we're trying to accomplish today, and out here in this field I get to show you two of them. So today I'm showing you a dry cut hayfield. So right here you can see the dry grass on laying down. We had a neighboring farmer come and cut this for us on Friday. The farmer always has to pick a time where there's no rain because it needs to dry flat on the ground and not have moisture added to it from rain. The wind here is good for that, and so we've had a perfect window Monday to Friday to dry out this hay, and it's going to be perfect for bundling and baling today. It's going to be a late night because there's a little bit of rain forecasted in the evening and into tomorrow. So the quality of the hay goes down when moisture gets in there. So the goal is to get all of this baled, then transported to the top of the hill where the cow barn is, and then tarped and with greenhouse plastic that we have extra from that blew off the greenhouse this winter and can't be used for the greenhouse, and we have some other tarps as well. So we've got a system for tying that down, and then that stays wrapped up for until we need that feed in the winter. So that's what's happening here. So in the midst of juggling planting and baking, we also have this big task that Andres and Farmer Ruben are going to be working on today. The reason why we have this is because we have different types of land here on the farm. This is a flat field that eventually we hope to have more of those hoop houses on. This is another flat field that is great for our vegetable crops, but then we have the other parts of the farm that are just more hilly, and so we just keep those for growing hay for our animals, our cows. We still have a couple of milk cows for the family and for the other people that live on the farm, and possibly a micro business in the future. But the organic hay is a great way to use the land. And we rotate our vegetables. I've told you that before. So this field is having eggplant planted in it. Eggplant hasn't been here in a number of years. We've got a new farmhand here. She's here with us this summer. Hello. And she's learning how to shovel, putting just a couple cups of soil to fill in around the new eggplant so that they've got a good start. But it takes just time with a shovel to practice and to get it right. Just to get this skill. It does take skill, it does take practice. It's hard on your arms and you're slightly bending over. So she'll be tired and sore, but that's just part of learning, right? and building up your strength. Everybody learns it here on the farm. And here I'm catching up to the tractor in second gear at the special request of the experienced planting crew here. And it looks like they're planting 2 rows of eggplant. As I showed you last week, the tomatoes went in with just 1 row. So that's why we've got 2 on the back here. No ride-alongs, not doing anything. And we've got the water wheels here with the holes being poked. Maybe a little closer together than what the tomatoes were, but about 2 feet apart. And then I want to show you the really amazing thing that happened overnight. Here's the update on the tomatoes. Now, some of you who are local and have been watching the weather, you know that we had a frost advisory last night. And I remember yesterday, Farmer Ruben sitting at the table looking at his weather app and saying, they just moved the temperature down. It was 33 and it's going in the wrong direction. So they were predicting 32 and possibly 31, which is freezing. And our tropical plants, our tomatoes, are in the ground. It looked clear sailing, but the frost date for all the years that we've been farming has not really gotten out this past May 15, 16. So on May 18th, we had frost last night. So it affected this whole field, but somehow a lot of our plants were protected. Now I will show you. This is a frost damaged tomato plant. This one probably will die. It's not looking very good. This one is also a frost damaged tomato plant. It looks like it could possibly survive. But why are the plants next to it perfectly fine? So of these thousands of tomato plants, Farmer Ruben estimates 20, possibly 30 plants that are damaged and or even dead out of all these thousands of plants. Now, that is pretty much unexplainable. The only thing that we can say is that on Tuesday we had a farm event and we invited our church community out here, and about 80 to 90 people came. We had mass with our priest, and then we walked around and had a procession around this very field. And our priest sprinkled holy water around, and we just offered our year and our harvest to the Lord, and asked for a great harvest so that we can keep providing people with food and our family with life and well-being. And we do this every year. And some years we can see the effects, and we just give thanks. We really give thanks, especially when we can see such an immediate effect that, you know, these tomato plants, these thousands of tomato plants could be all dead. There's no reason why they're not. No natural reason why one plant in the middle of hundreds is dead and the others are not even damaged. That is, I mean, if this whole field got frost, every plant should have a tinge of deadness on it, you know? And so we just give thanks for not experiencing that loss here at Willow Haven Farm, and that means that we'll be able to produce tomatoes as we expect, and we know that we're doing with our lives what we're supposed to be doing, and we just want to keep doing the good that is in front of us every day. So if you want to be part of our farm community, we'd love for you to join us by subscribing to this channel so you can hear the stories of the farm, how we're learning, how we're working, how we're teaching others, how we're supporting the community. You can do that by subscribing here. You can also do that by getting on my email list at willowhavenfarmpa.com/farm news. I tell even more stories and share trainings and things of interest about a healthy way of life, different ways that we eat as a family, and different things that happen on the farm, and how you can get connected with us. And you can also become a member and subscribe to getting amazing organic farm food. We are vegetable growers, but we also have partnerships with other farms for meat, cheese, dairy. We make our own bread here at Willow Haven Farm, and I'll be featuring the brick oven in a future video. And so you can find out about that on our website, willowhavenfarmpa.com. We'd love to have you as part of our farm community. Have a great day. Bye.